sports was the best thing. That was the safer, the sports. There were so many sports activities. Everybody was into a sport somewhere, sometime doing something. Because there were many games going on. And that was really a lifesaver. Because if you were into sports, the chances are that you were going to go into something very constructive, very good. Because you have to be ready for the sport, and in order to be ready, you have to be disciplined and conditioned. And that means sleep, rest, and food. So you have to be disciplined in sports, and it's good conditioning. And there was a lot of that here. And all the schools, you could use all their fields. You could have all these games.
So what did the girls do? I mean, what kind of entertainment did they have, or did they have any sports that the girls participated in?
School activities, school sports, school bands, stuff like that. Things were different back then. The girls didn't go wandering off by themselves. They stayed at home, or if they did go, it was always with a group. And you always had to tell your mother, your daddy, where you were going to be at. And if they said, we'll be home at 10 o'clock, they were back home at 10 o'clock. Yeah, you didn't have to go looking for them.
Yeah. And they were in a group, so they felt, parents felt like they were safe because they were in a group of their friends and relations, right?
Well, the friends, they looked out for each other, and one wasn't going to let the other one get out of hand.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a wholesome thing back then.
It was always in a group. That's what saved everybody.
Guys too. They were always in a group.
Right. You mentioned going to the schools, the schools that you mentioned, and learning English. So did most of the other children in your neighborhood also go to the public schools, or did they go to any of the Catholic schools, parochial schools?
Yes, I have friends. I have friends who went to Bishop Byrne. It's a Catholic school. I think they sold it and tore it down. And then most of us were lucky enough just to go to through the public school system. It's an excellent way to get an education. We studied everything, and that's a good start where you're exposed to everything. You can study everything, and then you get a library card, and you go from there, and then you really start studying.
And education was important to your parents, that you got a good education?
Yes, they always encouraged us to go to school.
Yeah.
I used to sell newspapers at the gate, at the tech school gate, newspapers. And then I'd pick up my lunch. I'd give my mother the money, and I'd pick up my lunch. I'd go to school. And
That's something we always did because our parents, especially my daddy, they still had family over there in Mexico, and they would send them money to help them survive over there, make ends meet. My daddy would send them money. Every once in a while, he would get to go down there, and he would, buy them a cow or some goats or something.